Hello, Dave.
Ian, how are you this evening?
I am quite well, although not maybe as well as you, because I have not received anything in the mail recently.
Oh, really? You haven't gotten my manifestos that I've been sending you? My screeds about Sob Biggins? I have thoughts outside of this podcast, and you need to hear them.
Yeah, they're all scrawled on yellow legal pads.
Right? Just taffy stains. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're right, Ian. I got something in the mail. We get gifts. And so this gift came to us by way of your father. So thank you very much, Eric. And this gift, well, we're just going to show it. It is a sign that can be hung up somewhere that says 5 stars, would poop here again.
Now, for longtime listeners, you know, obviously, that this is a reference to Dave's emergency poop stop several years ago now, on the way back from a race that we did with my dad.
But
the poop stop, the race was in Wisconsin. The pooping happened in Nebraska. We live in Colorado. You can do the math. And so we told the story again a little while ago on the show, and my dad thought it was funny, so he commissioned that sign from an Etsy store, and full disclosure, sent it to my house, where it sat on my radiator with my full intention of getting it to Dave, but he lives all the way on the other side of town, and I didn't do it. So he recently got it.
Yes, and pandemic. So, you know, there is that whole thing as well, right?
Yes.
The big question, first of all, thank you, Eric. I have three things. First, Ian, thank you, Eric. Thank you very much. This is very nice. You didn't have to do that. Second, if I am known as the guy who poops on the automotive podcast, then I just have to accept my fate. I've gotten a poop-themed tea strainer. I now have a poop sign. It's like when Scotty on Star Trek was kind of getting a little upset that he was getting typecast, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody told him, I can't remember who said it, but they were like, if that's your biggest problem, then you don't have a problem. Right. And he just embraced the role and became all about it. Right.
And became Scotty on Star Trek. Presumably he has another name.
Right. Yeah. I don't I'm a bad nerd. Right. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'm embracing my role as the poop guy on the Apex Adjacent podcast. All right. Yeah. Third and final thing, Ian, when the quarantine is over, are you going to come with me to nail this sign to the tree that I shat behind in the gas station field in Nebraska? Because that's the only place that this thing could truly live.
Well, the thing is, though, if we did that, you would have to then poop there again to make the sign true.
I mean, I'm willing to do it.
All right.
For the show, Ian, for the show.
Mm-hmm. For science.
For science.
Okay. All right. Well, that was a lovely start to our program this evening. Let's continue on, because we have a short, tight show tonight. But we want to start by talking about a different show. We were on our friend Talon's little project that he's doing called Drive-In Theater. Yeah, he's on all the platforms as Motor Friend.
Yes.
And we talked about, he's doing a whole series of things. We had him on the show the other week about car-centric movies. And we talked about, with him, we talked about the 1998 movie Ronin.
Yes.
Which, to be clear, was my suggestion, which you'll be able to tell very clearly, I think, depending on how it gets edited, that I was definitely the most excited about that movie of the three of us. We shouldn't give too much away because we want you to go watch that when it comes out.
Right.
But I did come up with an FMK Cars. To celebrate our thing. Is there anything you want to say about doing the show or the movie or anything?
Well,
we get into that?
We had a fantastic time on Talon's show. I'm really looking forward to the episode coming out. It was. I've only seen Ronin twice in my life for this, and also in the theater in 1998 when I was just a young college dropout. And I think I may have seen it in the theater in Springfield, Missouri. So if that gives you any context about how far up the butthole of Midwest I was right? All the way up there. So yeah, it was interesting. I enjoyed it a lot more this time. And, but yeah, I don't want to spoil anything, or talk other show on this show. But I really appreciate Talon having us on. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to the episode coming out. And I think that you're going to be very interested in whatever episode I manage to drag you into, Ian, because it's not going to be a good movie, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fully aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have an FMK Cars.
I do have an FMK Cars.
Okay. All right.
This is the game we play on this show when we want to do things and have fun.
Yeah.
And we play it with cars instead of people and all that.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's called Party Like It's 1998. Cars that debuted in 1998, no catch.
Okay. 1998 cars. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So these are cars that came out in 1998. They're all three 99 model years, but they debuted in 98.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because that whole thing.
Okay. I was wondering if you would do cars that were like debuted in 97 and for the 98 model year, because that's when the movie was. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going calendar year 98.
Okay. You got it. You got it.
None of it makes any sense.
There were some good movies, and we'll see what the cars are like. Okay.
All right. So the first one, 1999 Alfa Romeo 166. You get the 2-liter twin spark. You get about 150 horsepower.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. This is the one you're talking about right here. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's the one right there.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Not the best Alfa Romeo ever created.
Right. But I have to admit, I love the grills of Alfa Romeo from that era. Period.
Okay.
Dead stop. Okay. Weird. Love it. Yeah. It's just an upside down triangle in the center. Mm-hmm. It's not like the full extension grill that they have now. I love it. Yeah. Weird.
So I definitely like the 166 facelift from like the early 2000s. Like you can see
this guy over here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And when we went to Italy, those things were everywhere.
Okay.
And that was, a decade ago now. We went there. So they were all over the place, and I was just always excited to see them.
Nice, man.
Okay.
Nice.
So the next one, 1999 Jaguar S-Type.
Okay. So this is a car that a friend of mine had. The original owner of Dusty Rusty went to a Jaguar S-Type, right? Yes. What an interesting turn, right? The same color even, right?
Okay.
I could not fit in the passenger seat.
Yes, it's very weird, right?
It is super weird. Yeah.
I remember because my grandfather had one.
Okay.
And I remember even as like a teenager, a small teenager,
right,
that the footwell was very cramped. Like there was like a weird transmission tunnel or something. Like it was very cramped in there.
Yeah.
For how big that car kind of looks. It's not a well-designed car.
No, it's not. It's really odd. I never drove it. But I was also completely fascinated because the radio had a full 10 key on it, because it was one of those of the era where you'd put your SIM card in there. Yeah.
Right. And it's your phone.
Yeah. Yeah, more cars need
Okay.
full keyboards in their
Yeah.
dashboards.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
So you're gonna get with this the V6.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I think it
So
was a
kind of base
3-liter.
model.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You get 190 horsepower out of that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So the third one, 1999 Saab 9.3.
9.3. Okay.
You're gonna get the base model.
Did you see that my search defaulted to oil type? It didn't even
I didn't see
it
that,
didn't
no.
even just let it go to Saab 9.3.
Hilarious.
Okay. All right.
You're gonna get the base model.
Okay. Sure.
So no vegan for you.
Right.
I believe in the US we didn't get the base model engine, right? We got like the slightly higher pressure turbo or something with 185 horsepower. Is that what it was?
There was a 185. I don't know if that was the HO. So they called it the HOT, the high output turbo, right?
I think that one was 200 horsepower.
Yep.
But there was a tier under that like Europe got.
And we did get that tier under us.
Okay.
At least I know when it was the 900, the NG 900, because that's what Dusty Rusty started life as, was a 185 horsepower Saab.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was a small Garrett turbo, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay. So that's what you're gonna get. That in the base model.
Okay. Yeah. Fabric seats, right?
Mm-hmm.
There are versions of this out there without sunroofs. Cloth seats, no sunroof. Interesting. Okay, just a 5-speed manual. Okay. All right. You're giving me an interesting conundrum here, Ian. Because do I kill the car that I've driven that's not my favorite version of the car, right? That I've owned, right? Yeah. It's tough. Okay.
Which I think what's interesting about this is that as different as all of these are, they're all basically competitors.
Yeah,
right?
You're exactly right. You have rear wheel drive and 2 front wheel drives. You've got some 2 sedans and a hatchback, but they're all kind of oddly in the same Venn diagram.
Right. It's the brands that should be luxury brands but aren't really.
Right.
And they're trying to be luxury brands, but they're not really getting there.
Right.
But they're still priced like luxury brands.
Right. Yeah, they're luxury adjacent, right? Yeah, luxury-ish.
Mm-hmm. Luxury-ish, yeah.
Yeah, right? So I think I have to kill the Jaguar because I know it's going to be bad and I'm worried I can't fit. And also, I think you have to couple this with the fact that I cannot Vampire Weekend and kill a Saab. Okay? I can't do it. Right? I'm sure there's an FMK scenario where I would kill a Saab, but I'm going to F the base Saab. Right?
Okay.
And so I think that what I will get from that is a 1999, same year as my Vigan. I will get how different those 2 cars are in one day right next to each other. Right.
So I thought you were going to say what I'm going to get from that are some rust-free body panels. And I was about to be like, wow, no. You're not allowed to cannibalize parts.
In the F, I can't do that? Yeah.
No.
See, I didn't see Ian, see how innocent I am. I wasn't even thinking about doing you dirty like that.
That's hilarious.
Right?
Okay.
So then I think I'm going to marry that Alfa Romeo because it looks adorable and delightful. And, I know it's going to be a nightmare to own. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to go to there.
Yeah.
What do you think you would do, buddy?
I think in this scenario, I would probably kill the Saab.
Okay.
I have driven a base Saab before of that vintage. I didn't particularly enjoy it, especially I drove it with an automatic and it was horrendous.
Yeah.
And the other thing is like I've, kind of been there and done that.
Sure.
I think I would also marry the Alpha
Right.
because I'm a moron,
Right.
just like
Right.
you are. And at least with the Jag, I would make it do donuts. I would for a
Right.
day. Like I would take the rear seats out if I needed to. I'd strip all the rest of the interior out if I had to get that thing to actually do burnouts.
Right.
Whatever needed to be done, I would do that to make burnouts happen in that car for a day.
Imagine trespassing on a golf course in that. Right?
Right. And just destroying a green. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you just like get out of the car, throw the keys in it, and just walk off the course, right?
Yep.
Or just steal a golf cart and drive away.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I think that's a good choice, buddy. I think that's a good choice. I like that. I like that. Nice, man. No, thank you for the nostalgia themed FMK cars. 1999, man. You know, it seems like only yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Just not to me. That's a very long time ago, and I'm glad that it's a very long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, I had a Verizon like brick phone. Yeah, it was made by Qualcomm. I didn't even have that. Like that was the only cell phone I had.
Yeah. I didn't have a cell phone, which didn't matter because you got shitty reception inside the locker anyway. So.
Turns out it's a bit of a Faraday cage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, buddy. If I could go back and just hug high school Ian, it's going to be okay, buddy. You're going to have an awesome haircut and you're going to own a bad Saab for a while. But, you know, yeah.
You're going to want to save up for that.
Yeah. See, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. I would have given you like $500 and tell you to put it in a like a checking account. Yeah. Don't touch it. Yeah. You're going to need it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Perfect.
So let me switch up my screen sharing, Ian, because guess what, Ian? I have something for you, buddy. I have a license plate game, and we're going to do it a little bit different here. Let me change what I'm presenting. Stop presenting.
This is my favorite thing that we do on the show now.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. It's so much fun. And also, I don't have to do any work. I just get to show up and have fun. So this is a game.
As Dave glares into the webcam.
Oh, is it? Is it fun? Is it? So this is a game that Dave has started generating for me. Oh, and he's really oh wow. Okay.
Describe the game.
The game is that Dave either sees these pictures on the internet or sees them in real life, and they're vanity plates. He gets the picture with the car, blacks out the vanity plate, and then I have to match. He gets three pictures, 3 vanity plates. I have to match the plate to the car.
Yep. That's exactly it. And so these are all cars that I have seen recently. So these are all real. So top to bottom right here, we have a silver Camaro RS, a pretty new one, right? Mm-hmm. Anything stand out to you real quick about that one?
You broke up, so I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, okay. Anything stand out about the Camaro to you? Just like quick first impression of the silver Camaro RS.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Nothing really stands out. It seems pretty clean.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Then we also have a pretty new Ford F-150, like quad cab, right? Black on black, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, at the bottom, we have what year is that BMW 330xi?
Yeah, that'd be like a early 2000s, probably like 2000s, pre-2010 BMW 330xi, maybe even late 90s, I guess.
In that
right
like
2000.
There you go. Yeah. In that pedestrian blue that you've seen them all in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now there are 3 license plates, right? The first is, I'll spell it out. F1S. Oh, I made a typo on this. It's F1SHY. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was so confused. I didn't know what.
Can I do this? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I'm marking.
F1. So F1 shy?
Or if you run it all together
Uh-huh.
and just kind of
Fishy.
there you go. Okay.
Fishy.
All right.
Fishy.
Second one is MNDSEYE.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you think? I mean, right?
Mind's eye.
Right. Okay. And then the last one is very obvious. Sing, SING, for the number 4, me, M-E. Sing for me. Okay.
Okay. My gut. So I have a gut feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for it.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna go for it. All
okay.
Right. So I think Sing for Me is the BMW.
Okay. All right.
I think Mind's Eye is the Camaro.
Okay.
And I think Fishy is this truck.
Okay. All right.
That's just my gut feeling. Here's my thinking.
Okay.
Sing for Me. I'm thinking this is a drama kid. This
okay.
Maybe or one of their close relatives, the chorus kid.
Gotcha.
And at this age of car makes sense because it's something that just anybody could end up in at this point.
Right. Yeah, you can find these for like $4,000 on Craigslist pretty easily, right?
Right. And none of these other two are really theater kid cars.
No, that's a great point. That's a great point.
So that's kind of my first thing. And then Mind's Eye, for some reason, just I feel like that's a V6 Camaro owner. I don't know why. And then Fishy, I don't know. Maybe they're into fishing and they have a sport utility vehicle. I don't know. That's my reasoning.
Okay.
How far off am I?
Would you like to change your answer?
No, I wouldn't. I'm going to very confidently be wrong.
Well, Ian, you are unfortunately wrong here. Let me open up the images here. You did get Fishy right. That is the truck, but you
Sing for Me is the Camaro.
See, yeah. So let's see here. Ian, don't look. License plate game. All right, here's the answers, and here is Mind's Eye. Let's see if that'll just open in preview here. Mind's Eye. Oh no, that didn't work. Here we go. Nope, this isn't working, Ian. We gotta go back to. I need to make another layer to this that has the plates visible. That's how we'll make the game better next time. Let me stop sharing and take you back to Chrome real quick. All right, present now a window. This is very exciting podcasting.
This is the part of the show where Dave uses his computer and then narrates.
Yeah, look at that. And then you look at a Jaguar again. But okay, so here's Fishy on the pick 'em up truck.
Okay.
All right. Here's Mind's Eye on the BMW, which seems odd for an older BMW, right? Like that's not necessarily. I mean, I guess it kind of is a hippie car by now, right?
Right. Or maybe, yeah.
Right. And then the Camaro, I left the chrome license plate frame in that image just to see if you would key off of it. And maybe take that as somebody that was more flashy for the Camaro.
Huh.
Yeah.
See, I think where I went wrong here is that I was thinking that Mind's Eye was, like an IT nerd type person who was like trying to be clever.
Okay,
sort of
sure.
Or I don't know, mysterious.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's probably like a yoga instructor or something like that. Or, someone who's into meditation or something. So, yeah.
Right.
I screwed that up a little bit.
That's okay. You got Fishy.
Yeah, Sing for Me. That's an interesting license plate. I want to know more.
Right.
I want to know more about the V6 Camaro owner.
Yes.
Sing for Me license plate.
Yes. It was, my wife and I saw this in person. We saw the person drive through the parking lot And my wife saw it and she's like, "You're going to want to get a picture of that, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yep, you betcha." And so we got a picture after they parked and after they went inside the store. Yeah, mind's eye in traffic. And then Fishy. Also, this license plate kind of describes me. F1 shy. I'm
F1 shy.
Right? Maybe they're like me and they beat their friend that knows way more about them in about fantasy F1 and F1 in general. Maybe they just beat the absolute pants off of their friend, and will probably do it again next season whenever that starts. Yeah, and have no knowledge of F1 whatsoever, but just pick the same thing and just trounce their buddy. So I'm sorry. Wait.
Now, were you saying that you're shy about this because you don't seem shy about bringing it up every show?
Well, maybe if you win Fantasy F1 one season, you can bring it up. All you have to do is beat me and I won't bring it up.
I know.
That's the thing.
But I can't. I don't know.
You're a noodler. You're a fiddler.
I know.
Right?
I know.
Yeah, but that's okay. All right? That's what I love about you, buddy. So I'm F1 shy. You know.
Anyway, so this was a fun show.
It was. We're going to wrap this up.
We are. It's like we said, it was a tight little check-in. We spent a lot of time talking Ronin last night. We will let you all know when that comes out.
Absolutely.
In the next couple weeks. If you have anything that you would like us to show on the show, you can text it to us at
720-515-1391. If you would like to make a license plate game for us, we'll play it on the air.
Oh,
yeah.
You could also email us at apexadjacent@gmail.com. We're on all the media socials.
Yeah.
We done did a car show, Dave.
We did a car show, buddy. We did a car show. So hang in there, everybody. Vaccines are rolling out. Stay safe. Double mask up. And we freaking love you, man.
Yeah, we love you. Goodbye.